ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
I've got an egg. Eggs. I love eggs.
Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave YouTube!
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my trailer again! You will be banned!
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Okay, I think you got my mic now. Windows, it automatically pots me down, folks. It's a conspiracy. How you doing this Thursday? Thank you for joining. Thumbs it up, all that good stuff. Let me tell you, wow, we have ourselves a packed show tonight. In fact, we got so much content, we're probably going to have to skip through a lot of it just to get through it in a timely fashion. But thank you for being here. It will be a dandy. It seems to be a theme tonight, at least for the first half of the show. We got a lot going on with the fried eggs. We got fried eggs by the Vaughn. We got a rant by the Vaughn. We got a rant about the rant by the Vaughn. We got new alien stuff from the Vaughn. And, of course, we have another sit-down with Ms. Parker, which I'm not going to play too much of, just a little teeny bit. I would actually encourage you to go to her channel, Ms. Parker. That's what it's called now, not petty stuff anymore. It's called Ms. Parker. And check it out in its entire glory. In fact, I have the full 4 hours. I haven't even went through the first 2 hours yet, but she shows up around the 2.5 hour mark, and that's over on her channel on YouTube. But we'll check a little bit of that out. We got jeepers. What else we got? We got some new REV and SHANNY to check out. It's kind of boring, but what the heck? We'll check it out. We got another little teeny Cyrax update. Surprise, he's left the internet again forever, but has been back since, so don't worry about that. Jeepers, a little bit with the minor cows. Like I said, a lot of Vaughn. We even got eggs by the John, which usually I wouldn't cover a J-Dubs video, but just the way he pronounces paprika, I think is worth it. Yeah, we got some drunk driving rage from Clubhouse. I don't know if you remember, I played this guy named Barthology. This is a Tom Rabbit video. I borrowed it from Tom Rabbit. He just posted it. But that's the guy that was calling the chick an Irish gypsy cunt and then was going on. Now he's 6 foot and gorgeous. Well, he's had some other rages since then. Some of them maybe not so appropriate to play. One about Asians. I'll just leave it there. And another one where he tells someone if they want to see God, he'll pitch a tent and get 2 bottles of wine and basically kill them through anal sex. This is a guy who claims to be a Christian. Folks, I don't judge Christians by these idiots online. Don't worry if you happen to be a believer. I know this is not a representative of your faith, but I just find it funny that these guys, time and time again, that go into these chat rooms professing to be uber Christians, drink and drive and rage and, verbally assault women and stuff. So we have a little bit of that, a little bit of a meltdown, which should be fun. I'm trying to think. There's a couple things in between, but folks, for the most part, I'm going to give you what you want. We're going to get right to it. So, yeah, let's get right to the just get right to it. It's a special night, folks, and we got some crazy locks all dressed up for you. Cheer. Probably help if I turned up the volume too.
To the world ends, Locks system on the world within things. Be the Lokes, he push with all the fans within things. Everything belong to the Lokes within things. Yeah, no, past, present, future, all belong to the Lokes as he push with all the fans within things. Fans, Lokes, never gon' quit within things. system on the world below within things higher than anything throughout the world. How is be the lows within things as he push with all the fans. Fans, lows never gonna quit. Much love to the fans. Much love to the wind. Lows push for life with all the fans. God bless the fans. Much love to the fans. Much love to the wind. I never stop. Fans, God bless.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Heidi ho, neighbor. So, yeah, it's in the middle of summertime and I'm wearing my my new coat that I bought, my winter coat. Because Isabella saw it, she's like, you look like a spy. And it's a really long, it looks like, well, I can't say it on here, but it looks like one of those outfits I used to always wear, you know, during wartime, you know. I can't say it on here, but y'all know what I mean. It's one of those, yeah, high-ranking officer uniforms, you know what I mean? So, anyways, before I burn up here, because it's burning up for your love. So, I mentioned, I mean, I always teach y'all everything. So I mentioned this before, but I don't think I actually like talked about it on video. I only wrote like posts about it, but I never really broke it down for you on video. So basically, I mean, those of you who follow me already know this. But for those of you who are just kind of new, whatever. So very soon, a female, a woman, will be crowned as the king. So all the liberals, they're all like salivating at the mouth. Oh, a woman king? Yes, a woman king. So let me just read to y'all what it says here. So this is about me here, daughter of Zion. It's, anyways. As for you, watchtower of the flock, stronghold of daughter Zion, the former dominion will be restored to you. That's me. Be restored to you. Kingship will be, hold on, kingship. I wrote this with my messy handwriting because I couldn't find my Bible. Kingship will be given to daughter of Jerusalem. That's Micah 4:8. So, I mean, I read this to y'all many times already. But I wanted to break this down because if you read, so I looked up kingship and to get the definition, and it says kingship, the state office or dignity of a king. In this case, that would be Jesus, because Jesus hands over his rod of iron, his iron scepter, over to me. Dignity of a king, not only that, because we're one now, so obviously whenever he rules and reigns, it will be through me. Dignity of a king, ruled by a king, monarchy, being a king, government by a king, the state or position of a king. So it's pretty clear because the Bible, you know, it doesn't say like, oh, daughter of Zion. I mean, it mentions me as the queen because, you know, at your right hand is the queen in gold, all this. But in Micah 4:8, it specifically says that kingship will be handed over to daughter Jerusalem. That's me, daughter Zion. And so basically, you know, get ready because the millennial reign of Christ, when the Lord reveals me, on my shoulders rests the government is on my shoulders. So to us, a child is born. The Revelation 12 woman's pregnant. So at some point I give birth. And that's being, you know, God born in me. Jesus born in me. So therefore, kingship, a woman will soon, I mean, I'm already crowned the king, but soon the whole world, God will reveal it. But this is actually a terrifying time for the wicked. I mean, for you who follow me, rejoice, because, you know, we're about to rule and reign together at the millennial reign of Christ, of the bride of Christ. But to the wicked, it's like, it's a wrap, because by then, once God reveals me, then the mystery of God will be completed. The mystery of God will be revealed. So, which is that the bride of Christ is one woman.
Praise Jesus. We both got fucked with no move. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, yeah.
Galactic Unicorn Milky Way Unicorn donated $9.99 through Super Chat. From Folks for Folks.
Oh, geez, thank you. The folks do appreciate it. Folks, we're almost done with Tila.
And I will soon be, you know, kingship will be handed over to me. Kingship will be, a woman will be crowned as the king. You know, it didn't say like, oh, the queen will rule and reign with it. It literally says kingship, the government of the king, the government of King Jesus will be handed over to me. So before I go here, let me just show you all this jacket. It looks so kingship. It's so hot right now. It's so hot right now. Woo. But anyway, so get ready, y'all. Get ready. The king, the female king, you know, the liberals are like salivating their mouth. They're like, a woman king? We can go for that. But anyways, soon.
Why? That's the second time you brought it up, not that I care, but why is she saying the liberals? Isn't it the liberals that, like, you know... Anyways, I don't know.
We'll be right back after these messages.
America! I don't give a fuck! Yeah! YouTube.
What up? It's your favorite goth bad boy. We're doing a quick little review. We have a case or a pack of Hard Mountain Dew 5-pack. And I've been sipping on these fucking flavors and they're pretty fucking good, dude.
Okay, what the hell is it with you Americans and fucking Mountain Dew? Like, I know the more south you go, like, especially once you hit that line, right? Every special event has a Mountain Dew trailer, right? Everything's sponsored by Mountain Dew. But even in the north, like, it's like, I mean, it's popular here too, but not like that. Like, it's not like, it's like everybody down there drinks fucking Mountain Dew. Everybody, I take that back. Everybody with teeth problems. I think there's a correlation there. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's okay. Don't get me wrong. Like, Mountain Dew's okay. But it's, you know.
What up? We got the Baja Blast, which has a shark on it. Dun-dun-dun-dun. What else we got? The watermelon flavor, which has a pretty cool looking snake on it. Yeah. What else we got? We got the regular flavor, which has like an eagle or a hawk on it, or some kind of bird of prey. And we have the very last flavor, which is black cherry, which has a tiger on it. I am the tiger. So YouTube, we're going to do a review of these here products, and we're going to see how they do. There's the case. Let's get it. Crop the camera. Can you see my goth autistic face? Yes, you can. Beautiful. Let's try one of each. Okay, so the regular Hard Mountain Dew, 0 sugar. Let's go. Okay, that tastes a lot like regular Mountain Dew, but with like an alcohol kick. That's delicious. Okay, Baja Blast. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I've tried all 4 of these flavors, and they are fucking delicious, YouTube. That Baja Blast definitely has like a Baja Blast-esque taste. It's saying 0 sugar. I'm not buying it, dude. There's got to be some like artificial sweetener in here. Here's the black cherry, or excuse me, the watermelon. Yeah, black cherry's next. I'm not the biggest fan of like watermelon flavor, but that's delicious. And last but not least, we have black cherry. YouTube, that Mountain Dew is hard and it is slapping. Anyways, YouTube, check out them hard Mountain Dews. Those are getting the Cobra seal of approval. Rock and roll!
We'll be right back after these messages.
Her mother moved to Florida to continue to be a stripper. Doesn't even know who her mother is. She does. You know who she knows her mother is? My wife. That's who her mother is. She met.
Fucking right.
She met.
Pathology.
She met. No.
Hey, G-Man, someone get a hold of G-Man now.
She never.
Bucks Melanoma donated $4.99 through Super Chat. All my bandmates make fun of me for drinking the Weintain Dew Livewire Tallboys at practice, which is just sugar-free orange Mount Dew with 5% booze.
That's what's up, folks. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Tonight, you notice I mix it up. I do have a Heine in the fridge I might pull out, but I've been drinking these smoothies. Well, they're alcoholic smoothies, so it's smoothies, but when I do a pitcher up, I put like 3 or 4 shots of vodka and some melon liqueur, and I'm telling you, they're absolutely delicious, and they get me loaded, so it's that kind of night, folks. Yeah. So this is Barthology, the guy I was talking about earlier. This is the guy that he's many freakouts. This is 36 minutes. You can find it on the Tom Rabbit channel. I just want to play a bit of it, skim through a bit. Because this is the, the type of quote-unquote Christian that hangs out in these apps and waves his crooked finger at the dirty heathen atheist. I just think it's kind of interesting. Keep in mind, folks, as the video progresses, it is very evident that he's actually driving while intoxicated. And when he gets home, actually passes out. Yeah. So, listen to the kind words he has to say to the women in the chat here.
Her mother moved to Florida to continue to be a stripper. Doesn't even know who her mother is. She does. You know who she knows her mother is? My wife. That's who her mother is. She met.
Fucking right.
She met.
Pathology.
She met. No. She left. She never turned back.
He's very.
She's a hoe. She's a hoe.
Pathology.
She's a hoe. She's the shit y'all were promoting in the earlier chat. Oh, who got the bigger dick? Oh, who got the bigger this? No. That's who the fuck. No, I'm gonna tell you, you dumb fucking bitch. The nigga with the big dick. The nigga with the big dick got left with the fucking child. Stupid bitch. Fuck out of here, you dumb bitch. Yo, straight up toxic with the big dick got left with the child.
Whoa.
I got left with the child of a daughter. A daughter.
Hey.
You know how precious.
Goddamn, man.
How precious.
I'm fucking out on Clubhouse all day and bar got shit face. Wondering where I went.
You know how precious that shit is to a man.
It's okay, boy. I'll come back.
Bitch.
I just had I had more
bitch. You don't know what it is to have a child. You don't know what it is to have a mother leave her child behind. You stupid bitch.
Just because the replay's out don't mean the Rabbit's not recording us. Skeet's down in the audience.
Fuck about these people. I don't give a fuck about these people. Think that it's
You're telling everybody your business.
Everything is a troll. Oh, fuck you. everything. Fuck you, you dumb, emptyless cunt that have nothing to show for herself. You want to know
What
something?
do you mean?
There's bitches like
Yeah,
you.
I don't know why
Left
you
their
make fun of his
children
custody
behind.
issues. We're never gonna hear the end of
It
it.
was bitches like
I
you.
didn't make fun of him.
No. You don't respect men. You don't respect men like me and Toxic. You don't
What are you
respect
fucking
men.
talking about?
Don't respect men like me, Toxic.
Stop, Bart.
Don't
It's
respect.
okay.
No,
Hey,
fuck
hey, hey,
you,
can I
bitch.
say something?
No,
Can I say something?
no.
I think it's a...
He's fucking shit.
No.
He's so fucking
He's
shit-faced.
gone.
Come on, Bart.
Just
I
two
think
Bud
it's
Lights
lovely because
later.
you love your little daughter that way. That's wonderful. And it's wonderful you found a good mother for her.
No, fuck you, bitch.
Don't be
white dumb
upset.
bitch. White dumb bitch.
You're so angry with me. What the fuck?
Straight up. You're
I came
some
to check
dumb
on you.
ass bitch.
You are really drunk, and I came to check on you.
I need to kiss your fucking ass.
You don't need to kiss my ass.
Right? To kiss your fucking ass. To be on this
What are
fucking
you
site.
talking about, kiss
For
my
what?
ass?
You have no idea what men like me go through on a daily basis. You think it's all a troll. Oh, it's a troll. Everything is a troll.
You said it was a
Your
troll.
life,
I don't think it's always
your
a troll.
life, your husband cheats on you. That's a troll. How about that? Your husband goes to a massage parlor. Your husband goes to a massage parlor with your swampy fucking ass. He don't want your swampy fucking ass. How about that? He don't want your jiggly swampy ass. He wants some fucking other ass that he's coming
Why are you
home.
so angry, Barthology?
Because you got the fucking nerve.
Nerve to
You
do
got
what?
audacity to think that you can hold a candle to me. You couldn't
What are you
hold a
talking
candle.
about?
Dumb
Listen to this,
fucking
Toxic.
bitch.
Look how
You
angry
dumb
he is for
fucking
nothing.
cunt. You
I didn't even do
smelly.
anything.
Smelly.
Oh, you're really hurting my feelings.
Dumb bitch.
I'm gonna cry now.
Go get your shit checked out. Because I'm telling you straight up, it wasn't you who gave you the VD. It was your fucking husband who gave it to you.
What are you talking about, Barth?
Husband who gave it to you. Not me.
What do you
dumb
fucking...
bitch.
What?
Dumb bitch. You have no idea what it is to raise a child. You have no idea what it is to raise a child. On top of that, having a woman love you that much, that's willing to take you. No, it's they don't see the shit. They don't see it. They don't see it toxic.
Like a bitch like this.
They don't see it toxic. They're so cushy. They're so good. What's the matter, Death Hippie? You ain't going through this shit? You ain't ghetto enough?
You don't know what I've been through.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
Why are you so angry?
Ain't fucking been through a corner what I went through.
Oh, he doesn't know anything about me, but he's really drunk.
Fuck
and
you,
really
white ass.
mad. And he wants to take it out on me. And I don't understand why you want to take it out on me all the time. Do I remind you of your ex or something?
You got nothing to worry about. You got no kids. You got no kids. You got nothing but abortions.
No, I don't have any of those.
Bitch. All abortions.
I don't have those.
Yeah, I don't fucking... You're polluted. You're completely polluted.
How do you know?
Come on, bitch.
You don't know.
I need to fucking answer myself to you. Like, who the fuck? Like, you know who the fuck
You're
I
so
am.
mad.
Because of white bitches like you. I can't stand white bitches like you. Can't stand them.
What is wrong with you today?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Why are you so angry?
You and Babs and Cora thinking
Why
y'all
are you
can
so
just
mad?
the same fucking bitch that will drop your kid off and marry some chiropractor, motherfucker, because you had a better life. You dumb bitch.
You don't know anything about me.
Fuck you.
You know nothing
Laugh all you
about
want.
me.
Laugh all you want, you stupid
That's the
bitch.
most satanic laugh. He's having a whole entire fucking,
You acting like you,
almost like a Niagara flow.
you acting like you,
He's having a whole entire flow.
acting,
And just sitting there laughing at him like a maniac.
funny. Like you weren't that, like you
He's
wouldn't be that
making
daughter that got
assumptions
dropped
about
off
me.
by some stripper bitch. Like you wouldn't be that daughter. Like you wouldn't be that person.
What are you talking
Like
about?
you wouldn't be
Sounds
that
like your
fucking
daughter.
girl.
Let's skip ahead.
I don't give a fuck. You know why you can't have children? Because you're not
I
meant to.
can't.
Because you're not meant to. So we'll just skip through. You get the idea. I think I just want to get to, like, you know, the inevitable pass out and the fact that he is driving. He actually stops and gets $20 worth of gas during this video, folks. Just keep that in mind.
No. C-A-N. Can. I can.
Should have married the right guy.
I can't. No, I am loyal to the one that I chose. And that chose me. I'm not going to just abandon him. I'm sorry somebody abandoned you, but I'm not going to abandon him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to abandon him. I made a commitment. Now, somebody did a fucked up thing to you, and I'm sorry that somebody did a fucked up thing to you.
That was a
Who
blessing.
cares? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But you have a beautiful daughter, do you not? Out of the deal?
All mine.
Yeah, you have a beautiful daughter. She's all yours. You take care of her, right?
Fuck you.
That's really crazy.
Dumb bitch.
That speaks on your lack of character, Bartholomew.
Thinking.
Fucking home. Seriously.
They're not worth shit. It's not like they're producing the child. It's not like they got something to show for it. They ain't got shit to show for it. Come and dump. Come and dump.
Humping.
That's what he does to you. Death. That's what happens when your husband come home and he side fucks you and he goes to sleep. You dumb come and dump, bitch. Nothing to show.
What is your fucking problem?
Nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it. Absolutely nothing but your material fucking life.
Because I'm good and loyal to my husband. That I'm stayed with him for over 16 years. You're having such a bad fucking day that you want to take your shitty day out on me.
I don't believe a word you say.
What's wrong with you?
I don't believe a word
What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be a Christian, Bartholomew.
Everything you say
What's
is
your
a
fucking
troll.
problem?
It's a troll. Everything you say is a troll. You laughing is a troll.
Breathing is
you
a
breathing
troll.
is a troll. That's right, you dumb bitch.
Oh, start your shit. All this talk about chlamydia and gonorrhea. What the fuck? I've been married probably longer than you.
I never asked you
You have.
a fucking thing. I never asked
How
you
many
a fucking thing,
chicks
dumb
did
bitch.
you mess with before your wife?
I slept with at least 100 fucking bitches.
Well, I think that you might have had an issue.
At least 100 hoes.
Oh my goodness.
But you want to know something?
You are not one to talk.
Something
what
magical
the fuck?
happened when I made my daughter. And she was meant for me and me only. And she's with me to the day I die. Something you will never experience. You fucking
I
come and
don't
dumb.
give a fuck.
Fuck you, bitch.
I'm glad for you, but I don't care. That
you
is
and
my
that
portion.
Kermit the Frog, ugly bitch. We're trolling you. I'm just gonna let you know since I'm drunk. We're trolling the shit out of you, you dumb bitch.
I don't give a fuck.
And we're letting you
It doesn't matter
how racist you are. You dumb
I'm not
white
racist.
bitch. I hate you.
I'm not racist.
There's nothing about you that I like. There's nothing
I don't
about
care
you
if you like
showed.
shit about me.
There's nothing about
You're
you
a fool.
You never
You
once,
are a
you
fool.
never once were like, you know what? This is your boy. Why are you doing this? We expose you, you dumb bitch. You know how many times you've done this? You don't know the troll game. You don't get what we do.
You're drunk. What's wrong with you?
White people. We hate white people with a passion.
Why?
with a passion.
That's ridiculous. Why would you be racist?
Because
Why would you be
fucking
racist?
bitches like you. Because you don't give a fuck about life.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know anything about Nate. Whatever this, you dumb, stupid bitch. You know Jane? Because it's all... He's just that much better. You just that... You dumb bitch. When he spews his semen inside your dumbass, and what do? You sit there and let it sit inside, but a side fuck and a rollover. Remember that. Remember that when your man side fucks you.
So in between his drunk ramblings, you can actually hear, I backed it up because you can actually hear traffic passing him and he's got his window down. I might have skipped over the part where he gets gas. But, yeah, he's driving, folks, while he's doing this.
And rolls over and
Listen
goes
carefully.
to sleep and spews his fucking semen inside your dumbass.
Well, that was a plane, but yeah, he's out of
When he
this car.
spews his semen inside your dumbass, and what do? You sit there and let it sit inside you, and you produce...
Sorry, I take that back. That was a plane sound effect that someone was playing. I apologize. But you can hear cars passing. As the video progresses after he gets his gas, he's got his window down. You can hear, like, traffic going by and shit.
Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing that I would respect from you. You know what? Jane can be sitting here cursing the fucking Christian God day in, day out. All Jane has to tell me is that she's produced 3 lives in this world. And I will pick Jane over your fucking dumbass any day of the week. I don't care if she's an atheist. I don't care if she hates Andrew. I will pick her over you any day of the week. You polluted ass, syphilis, herpy ass.
Who would want to be with you when you talk to women like this? Stuff. You are so full of shit.
It's nothing from it. Whole.
Unbecoming.
Nothingness.
Kicks in.
What's this? You got fucking hiccups. Because you're just that smart. You're just that much better. You're just that much. You think I'm the one that's the joke? You're the one who's a joke. I hear someone here.
5 minutes later.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hot, hearty, delicious. That's what country cooking has always been about. And you can give your family good cooking anytime with
Salmonella.
By the one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And I need a tray. Shit. Now, speaking of the trolls, may they be cursed to 20 generations for what they did to Andrea, my children, my mother, and myself. When I throw these fuckers in prison, and I will, notice I said will, not maybe, I said I will, that's going to be the big question. Everything's my fault. I love that shit. Where do you get off coming between a man and his mama? Everything's Von Helden's fault. Calling CPS out to steal my kids over and over and over again for stupid shit like not doing my fucking laundry. That's somehow okay? Everything's Von Helden's fault, guys. Oh, wait, no, we can't say that because that would make sense. To literally intrude on someone's private life and then destroy their private life. No. No, it's all that evil Von Helden's fault. Yeah, buddy. I cooked them burgers in this. And so the eggs should have a really awesome
Salmonella.
Oh yeah, it's all Von Helden's fault. The fact that the school system in Clay County has had a lice problem dating all the way back to the early 1900s, but somehow, some way, it's all Von Helton's fault. Oh, shit. No. Alrighty, great and glorious people. We are going to cook again. Oh my gosh, we're going to cook again. Poor trolls. They never can tell the truth. They couldn't tell the truth if it bit them on the ass. But we're going to cook again. Yes, we are. And it's going to be awesome. Eggs, but
So, as you can see by the stovetop, he still hasn't cleaned up since he made the burgers. And it was dirty before that. You can see that this element here actually has just a bunch of filth under it from whenever last time you used that. And then we got some dishes stacked up here. It's starting to look like the single white, isn't it, folks? Wasn't this predicted?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I need a tray. Shit. Let's see here. We'll use this. I'm going to use this as our egg tray. Okay, very good. Paper towel. Beautiful. Beautiful in simplicity, boys and girls. Now, speaking of the trolls, may they be cursed to 20 generations for what they did to Andrea, my children, my mother, and myself. And that it never, ever be allowed to happen to anyone else's family ever again. What was done to my family is unforgivable, and there is no excuse for it. A bunch of straight, speaking of that shit, you know what I find interesting? I find interesting that not one person, unless they deleted all the posts before I got to see them, not one person ever confronted these fuckers and said, hey, where do you get off invading people's privacy in the first place, sticking your nose in their personal family business, stalking them by getting information from their state where they were born in? Nobody ever confronts these fuckers. Nobody. And like I said, maybe they deleted the post before I got to see them, which is possible, But I just, not one motherfucker. And it's the same down here in Kentucky. As far as I know, nobody down here in Kentucky ever confronted the Frost and said, hey, what the fuck are you doing going between a man and his mama? Going between a boy and his mama? What the fuck gives you the right to do that shit? Not one motherfucker. That, to my knowledge, now, maybe I'm wrong. I could be. I'm a human being, just like you. I can make mistakes. But to the best of my knowledge, not one motherfucker confronted these goddamn trolls or the Frost and said, hey, where do you get off coming between a man and his mama? Where do you get that shit from? Where do you get the right to do that? Where does that come from? Not one person. And we're not talking about regular everyday people here either. We're talking about lawyers, judges, magistrates, police officers. Not one motherfucker confronted these Frosts and said, maybe coming between a man and his mother is probably not your purview, probably not a legitimate thing to be doing. But not one motherfucker confronted. Yeah, and like I said, man, we're not talking about lay people here. We're talking about police officers, judges, and lawyers. And not a goddamn one of them ever confronted these fuckers and said, hey, what gives you the right to barge into somebody's family like that and intrude on somebody's family like that? What the fuck gives you that right? Oh, wait, you don't have that right. That's not a right. You don't have a right to
hold on.
Intrude on somebody's family like that.
Back up.
Right. Oh, wait, you don't have...
Now, I want to point something out about Von Helton's pants, because this was brought up when he had his little sit-down with Miss Parker the other day. And she brought up the fact we've noticed he's wore the same pair of slacks since the foam airplane days, with the pocket untucked at the back. Now, he claims the pocket's untucked that because he pulls out his wallet, right? And that these are actually different pants. They just look the same from a distance. Now, even if that was the case, that it's from his wallet being pulled out, we know that he hardly leaves the trailer, right? Once or twice a month he goes to the store. So that means all the other times, why is the pocket untucked, right? But I have Exhibit B here, folks, for the audience. If you look carefully at his belt line, which has been exactly the same since the pocket has been out, you notice that he pulls the tabs of the pants above the belt line here because the button is popped. It's not done up by the belt and it's being held on, clinging for life, if you will, underneath the gullet of Von Helton here. There is no button. These are the same pair of pants. I don't care what anyone says. This, unless every pair of blue slacks that he owns has the back pocket sticking out and a missing button on the front, I'm just... Call me crazy, but I think Von Helton's a little bit of a fibber.
Have that right. That's not a right. You don't have a right to intrude on somebody's family like that. But not one person confronted these trolls, and not one person confronted the pros. See, here's my dilemma. My dilemma is that I supposedly had 16,000 subs way back when I first started my YouTube channel. And the thing of it is that, the trolls kept insisting, well, those are just troll channels. They're not real. And I'm starting to come around to that due to the fact that nobody ever came to my defense. Nobody ever came to my defense. Nobody ever questioned these fucking trolls.
See, here's the thing.
And said, hey.
Here's the thing. You can see, like, he's got dirty dishes on he's got the fucking saran wrap or whatever, right? He's got all the shit left out. He's got some cooking oil from the other day. Like, Vaughn, it's not that bad. Just put it away. Like, right now, as you're ranting, just put the fucking eggs back in the fridge and dump the other shells in the garbage and set the plate in the sink. It takes less than 3 seconds to do. The time it took me to explain that, you could do that. Now, if you do that every time you fucking cook, dampen the dish rag, fucking wipe the countertop, that's how you keep a place clean. Then you don't have to do a big clean where you gotta hire people to come in, right, and do a deep clean of the fucking trailer. Just a little bit. Like, there's no reason you're saran wrapping. It's not like the end of the world. I don't get why people don't understand this. They just leave everything until it's like a big deal, then they just stare at it and they're like, oh, I don't feel like doing that today. Dude, pick your shit up. This is why you lost your goddamn kids.
Hey, wait a minute. Where do you get off intruding on someone's personal life like that? Where do you get off on that shit? Not one motherfucker ever confronted these trolls. Now, like I said, maybe they deleted the post before I got to see them. But I've never seen him. I never seen one post from anyone saying, hey, what gives you the right to literally intrude on someone's private life and then destroy their private life?
Well, we're enjoying hearing about your private pain. Folks, enjoy this. I'm just going to go freshen my drink. I'll be right back, just in case the super chat or something comes through. Yeah.
What gives you the right to do that? Are you commissioned by God somehow to do this shit? Because if you are, you're in for a big shock. But I just, I was thinking about that, and I said, maybe that's an interesting point that I need to bring up to everybody, because when I throw these fuckers in prison, and I will, notice I said will, not maybe, I said I will, that's going to be the big question. What gives you the right to interfere in someone's private business, in their private law? Oh, well, he was breaking the law. He was doing something wrong. Well, now, wait a minute. My defense attorney in that family court shot down every one of your fucking accusations, trolls. He shot them all down. Not one of your accusations saw the light of day. Not one. So again, where do you get off on doing what you're doing? Oh, wait, what you're doing is a fucking crime. At minimum, it's invasion of privacy. But of course now, when we bring in the FBI, the CIA, calling the FBI to my house is calling him on his bullshit. Calling CPS out to steal my kids over and over and over again for stupid shit like not doing my fucking laundry. That's somehow okay? Where in the hell was the lawyers at saying that CPS has a right to harass the fuck out of me for 15 years. Not one goddamn lawyer opened up their goddamn pie hole and said, hey, wait a minute, maybe Von Helden isn't the problem, maybe it's CPS that's out of fucking control and needs to be reined in. Oh, wait, no, we can't say that because that would make sense. And we're not about making sense around here, apparently. Right? Yeah. That's not what we're about. It's only about getting Von Helden and destroying Von. Everything's my fault. I love that shit. The head of the goddamn Clay County schools. Everything's Von Helden's fault. Well, wait a minute, motherfucker. I've only been down here 40 years. What about all the shit that happened to you in your school system before I got down here? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? That's kind of a problem, right? But yeah. Yeah, let's you know, everything's Von Helden's fault, guys. Honest. Ain't none of it the responsibility of these people that are supposedly in charge. No. No, it's all that evil Von Helden's fault. Yeah, buddy. It's all his fault, and I'm trying to flip this big ass thing, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to flip it or not. I'll have to flip it in pieces, I reckon. We'll flip her in pieces, by God. Yes, we will. I cooked them burgers in this. And so the eggs should have a really awesome flavor to them. But yeah, not one motherfucker opened up their goddamn mouth in my defense. Not one. Not one. Oh, it's all Von Helden's fault. Oh, okay. One man, really? Yeah, okay. You know how ridiculously stupid that sounds, right? That one man is responsible for every fucking thing that's happening in Clay County? Even before I got down here? I mean, seriously, man. I mean, give me a break already. Holy shit, man. That's just fucking insane. But that's exactly how it went down, didn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all Von Helden's fault. Yeah, the fact that the school system in Clay County has had a lice problem dating all the way back to the early 1900s, but somehow, some way, it's all Von Helden's fault. Oh shit, really? Really, motherfuckers? Okay. If you say so, it's all my fault, you know. 1910, kids are getting lice in Clay County schools. But that's somehow my fucking fault? Really? I wasn't even born in 1910. Motherfuckers. It's all Von Helden's fault, though. Absolutely. It couldn't possibly be the school's fault. No, absolutely not. No sirree. No sirree, Bob. It's gotta be that evil Von Helden guy. He traveled back in time to 1910 and caused it to happen. Right, guys? Right? Is that what it was? Is that what happened? Oh shit. Yeah, he traveled back to 1910 and caused all that shit back in. You know, that was Von Helden that did that. By God, he did that shit. Yeah. What ridiculous bullshit. What ridiculous bullshit. But anyway, there we are, boys and girls. Eggs by the Von. Alright, but yeah, it's fucking hilarious, man. That cracks my shit up. Everything's Von Helden's fault, you know. And, you know, all the corruption that happened before I even got here, you know, it's all my fault. You know, everything's my fault. But yeah, tried to play the blame game in court on me on that shit, saying that these bugs is my fault. I'm like, no, I don't think so. Pretty sure I wasn't around in 1910, guys. Pretty sure of that shit. Okay, but yeah, man, you know, they've had a problem. Like I said, they've had a problem since 1910, and every other county's figured out how to do it. What you do, you take everybody into the gymnasium, and you take your mouthwash and you put mouthwash on a towel, and you wrap the towel around the kid's head. The mouthwash kills the eggs and it kills the lice. And you do that every morning until all the lice is gone out of all the kids' heads. It only takes a couple of times to do. Nobody else, no other county in Kentucky has a problem with lice except Clay County. And the only reason they have a problem is because they won't do what every other county does, which is put them in the gymnasium, wrap a towel with mouthwash around it, and kill the damn bugs. But they won't do that. They want to blame the parents instead. And why? I don't know. I don't know why they want to do that. But nobody else has that problem. Nobody. Whitley County, Owsley County, nobody else has that problem, because they take the kids, put them in the gymnasium, wrap the kids' heads in a towel with mouthwash in it, kills the bugs, kills the eggs. They comb the fucking shit out of their head. Dead bugs, dead eggs out of their head. That's it. It's done. No more bugs. But they won't do that. And I don't know why. They want to blame the parents instead. Nobody else does. No other county does. They just kill the bugs. See, because other counties believe that, the schools have a responsibility to provide a safe environment for their children. But apparently Clay County doesn't believe that. And I brought that up in court too, by the way. I said, don't you feel that schools should provide a safe environment for our children? Boy, you could have heard a pin drop in that courtroom when I said that shit. Yeah, that was hilarious. Well, anyway, I made my eggs, and now I'm going to consume them. And so I'm going to get out of here and win. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye. We'll be right back after these messages.
Let's see, what's Vaughn. Hey, Vaughn, fuck me, man. You finally fucking came in. Holy shit. I got some hot dogs by the John.
Hot dogs, yeah.
I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. I'm a hot dog. Fun on a bun.
I have a prescription for my goddamn diapers!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone is doing well, happy, healthy, rocking and rolling, living, loving life, and we're going to make some eggs by the John, baby, the egg frying competition, baby.
So, I just want to put this back for a second. I want you to honestly tell me, is this the kept beard and haircut of a man who's working full-time? We know he's, over 3 months on this shirt now? I do think it's getting in the washer once in a while, because there's no way his wife would tolerate it. Even his roommate, sorry. Which I want to compliment for keeping a clean kitchen compared to Von Helton. Someone else noticed that too, and I said, it's not John. John lives in his room. Nothing has changed for John. Right? Since the old days of renting a room. He's still living out of his room. It's his roommate that keeps the kitchen clean. Let's just keep that straight. So we'll watch a little bit of this and just pay attention to how he pronounces paprika.
Frying competition, baby. Oh yeah, Vaughn showed me up. Vaughn was like, we're going to make some eggs. Eggs by the Vaughn? Oh, we're going to make some eggs by the John, baby. So we got, we're going to do hot dogs by the John too. So I got my ingredients. We got Hebrew National Beef Franks, all natural kosher. And it is kosher because it has the label, Triangle K. I know the man personally. Rabbi that does the Hechsher. We also got some sauerkraut. I got a small pot over there. We're going to make some sauerkraut. Matter of fact, we're going to do that right now. We're going to take the sauerkraut. And we'll take what's left. You know what? We'll take what's left. We'll make what's left. And we're going to throw away all that garbage. Oh, yeah. Eggs by the Vaughn looked good, but we're going to make eggs by the John. Eggs by the John is going to come out much better. You're going to love eggs by the John. Ooh, we're making a mess. Let me get some paper towels. Making a mess, making a mess. Breaking the law, breaking the law. We got some cheese blend here. Just the Walmart stuff. We got 2 eggs. I'm not in a big mood for a lot of eggs right now. I got a little thing here. I'm gonna put the shells in, and we're gonna get some salt and pepper. Where's my salt? Himalayan pink sea salt. Oh, I love me some Himalayan pink sea salt, baby. I can't get enough. Can't get enough of your love, baby. So pink Himalayan sea salt, and we need some black pepper, baby. Cayenne pepper, oregano. Oh, you know what? A little oregano sounds good. But where's the black pepper at? Oh man, there's no black pepper. No black pepper. Oh man, I don't see it. I don't know what the wife did with it. It may be here, but I don't know. Oh, there it is, black pepper. And we got black pepper. All right, so we got our ingredients. I mean, we can get a little garlic too. You want to make it a little fancy smancy? We can get a little garlic going. Paprika. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna use paprika. I think paprika is a little better.
Paprika.
So let's see.
Paprika, folks. Paprika.
All right, so this is the trick that I do now. This is what Vaughn didn't do. We're going to put the heat on. We're going to put the heat on. See, I'm going to put the heat on medium right now. We're going to start off medium. And then we're going to grab our oil, which is extra virgin olive oil. All right. Just a drip. We don't want grease. We don't want greasy eggs. Just a little bit oil makes not even a lot really. Just a smidge. Fucking cocksucking pan doesn't want to stay put. So we're gonna let that go. We got the let's get the low heat for the sauerkraut. A little bit of low heat, baby. And not even a 4, but I'm gonna put in a 3-2. Real low 2. We're gonna put on 2 because we don't need to get that cooked fast. It doesn't need to get hot. The oil, you know, the oil's hot enough when it kind of it's thick when it's cold, and then when it loosens up a little bit when it's warmer. That's when you know you're good. Let's go ahead and crack our eggs. That's a little trick that I do. I take an empty container. I take a little empty container, and I'll just, I don't know, right there.
So, this is an example of thinking a few notches above Vaughn, but still not quite there. I think it was a good idea to put them in a container so they don't roll around on the counter. I get that. I think it's good to have a container to put your eggshells in so you can just dump them in the garbage. A plate would have done like Vaughn, but fine, that's good. But why 2 different, distinct ones? Because now you just have an empty container back on the counter. Why not, 1, just use the same container that we're holding the eggs that you can put the shells in? And 2, as he's realizing, much like spider monkeys will eventually realize, folks, that probably putting a plastic container on a hot stovetop isn't the best idea. But anyways.
Somewhere where there's no heat, but it doesn't really matter. We're quick, so I'm just gonna. I use this. This is the trick I take. I take the egg, one-handed, baby. Boom, boom. Drop it in there, baby. Drop it in there. Boom. Oh yeah, drop it in there, baby. Drop it like it's hot. Boom, and there's your eggs. Clean. No mess. No mess. No mess. No mess. No mess. No mess. No fuss. Nice and clean. Didn't make a mess. Very good. Now those eggs are frying up nicely. We got it on low heat, medium heat, little salt, little pink, I don't know, did that actually come out? Yeah, there we go. Pink Himalayan sea salt, baby. Little pink, little black pepper, baby. Little black pepper. Paprika. And this is the trick that I do while those eggs are frying. I'll take out my beef franks, baby. Oh yeah. Right there, baby. Eggs by the John, hot dogs by the John, baby. They're cooking up real nice, ladies and gentlemen. We got the sauerkraut going. Oh, yeah. Put that away. Some ketchup. I don't have hot dog rolls like fun. I forgot hot dog rolls, but I got some bread from... I got some bread here. Cut a couple slices of bread. Actually, it's cheaper to just get the bread because hot dog rolls are expensive. Got my plate here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. That is some good looking eggs and hot dogs, baby. Look at that. Perfect. And I put enough grease. See, I put a lot of grease in there. See how I'm moving around? Sauerkraut. That's done. Those eggs are done, baby. We got 2 slices of bread for the eggs. We got 2 slices of bread for the fucking hot dogs. And we got ourselves some eggs by the John, baby. Eggs and hot dog by the Von, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That piece of bread ain't flat, so I'm gonna... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. Gotta have the kraut, man. Gotta have the sauerkraut. Oh, I forgot the cheese. I forgot the cheese, baby. I forgot the best part. You know what I'll do? I'll throw some cheese right on the bread. I'll throw the cheese right on the bread. Why not? Improvise. I forgot the cheese. And we'll take the eggs. Got ourselves a spatula. Take the eggs. Oh yeah. The hot eggs right on the nice cold cheese. Make that melt real quick. Got an extra sausage. Why do I have an extra sausage? I'll eat it with the eggs. Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta have a lot of sauerkraut. You gotta have a lot of sauerkraut. I made all the sauerkraut, so I got some extra. I'll eat that by itself. I like sauerkraut by itself, ladies and gentlemen, so I'll eat that by itself. But that's the... No, look at that. Hot dogs by the John. Eggs by the John. Living the life. We used up... We got a little extra. See? No mess, no muss, no muss, no fuss, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Hot dogs by the John. Eggs by the John. Take it easy. Subscribe. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Share the video. Let people know what we do here. Check us out on Rumble, YouTube. Take it easy. See you on the flip side.
We'll be right back after these messages. And the little red sign right up there says, we are live, we are live, we are live. And it is so. If you do not see that sign, it was not meant for you. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Morning Coffee 162. That's two minutes and one. Anyway, before we begin, I want to show you, John alluded to this, and I don't know what the deal was. I don't know what's going on. I guess the trolls were saying that the eggs were not real, or that they were all horrible looking or some shit. I don't know the full story on it. So, but to nip it in the bud, I wanted to show my eggs and sausage this morning so that you can see there ain't a damn thing wrong with them eggs and sausage. I don't know what kind of mind instantly goes to evil when you're talking about breakfast, for fuck's sake. What mind does that? What mind goes to evil when you're talking about eating breakfast, for fuck's sake? Well, a sick, twisted mind, right? Yeah. Ask any psychologist. A sick, twisted mind does that shit. So what we need then, we need a psyche valve on these goddamn YouTube trolls, don't we? Yeah, we do. In the worst way. Because they obviously need a psyche valve. There's something wrong with them. Normal people, when you talk about fucking breakfast, don't sit there and automatically assume that it's poison or that it's evil or that, that, oh my God, the eggs are rancid or something, crazy shit. Coming up with crazy shit in their fucking minds. They're the ones that need the psyche valve. And who in their right mind would spend 20 years of their lives over some guy in Kentucky they don't even know and it's never done anything to them? One of the first things the FBI asked me when they come out to the house is, did you do anything to these people? I said, hell no. I don't know these people. I never done shit to them. Hell, I didn't even know the Frost that well until they come down here and started their shit. I didn't know them that well. I knew them as somebody that lived in 7 Mile or somebody that lived in New Miami or something. Seriously, I didn't know these Frosts that well. I didn't. They come down here and started a bunch of shit. Started rumors that my father and my mother were secretly having affairs against one another. Who the fuck does that? Who in the fuck does that, folks? Maybe somebody with an agenda. Maybe somebody with an agenda to steal people's money and property and livelihood and destroy their family. You reckon? It's funny, when the Frosts come down here, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, here's all these rumors and accusations that my father and mother were cheating on each other. Where the fuck did they come from? They come from me? Fuck no. So where'd they come from? They come from the Frosts. Because it didn't start happening until they got down here. There was no rumors like that before they got down here. No, there wasn't. So they have an agenda. So from the very day they come down here, they had an agenda, didn't they? Yeah, absolutely they did. The agenda was to destroy the family, my family. For some reason, James Arnold Frost is scared shitless of me. I don't know why that is. Because he shouldn't be scared of me. He should be scared of the gods I serve. That's who he should be. Big-ass fucking fist print right in the middle of Crane Creek Road. Huge fist print, man. And you can tell it was a fist, too, because it got the outline of the knuckles, right? Because, the knuckles, as you can see, the knuckles have ridges there, And you could clearly see it was a fist imprint. There was no question about that. I took pictures of it. I took video of it. I said, I'm saving this for posterity. This shit don't happen every day. It's not every day you get a big fist imprint in the middle of your damn road. Yeah. So anyways, me, I'm not the one he should be afraid of. I think it's the gods I serve he should be afraid of. But anyway, I wanted to show my breakfast because, as usual, the trolls are up to their no good, talking evil, trying to make me sick or try to get me killed or something. They're always trying to get me killed. I told that to somebody the other day. So, oh, Vaughn, surely you're exaggerating. No, I'm not.
They were going to kick me out in the street in 15 below zero weather. Folks, how long does a human being last in 15 below zero weather? You know? They last about 15 minutes. That's it. 15 minutes. And that's, I mean, you can Google it. They last about 15 minutes, and then they got to get shelter right away. Otherwise, they'll get frostbite and die. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. So cutting off someone's water, electricity, and kicking them off the property in 15 below zero weather would have killed me instantly. Yeah, that's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. Just because they use the government to do it doesn't make it right. And it doesn't even make it legal, by the way, as we're going to find out here in a few months, folks. I say months because everything is hella slow down here for some goddamn reason. I don't know why. Everything moves so goddamn slow. In a way, that's kind of nice, but in a way, it's kind of bad. You know, because when you need stuff to go fast, it doesn't go fast. And then when you need stuff to go slow, it doesn't go slow. And so you get frustrated, you know. But anyways, morning coffee, 162. And once again, me and my neighbor are treated to a light show. An amazing one. And this time, I'm out there talking with my neighbor, and I bring up the fact that the Biden administration wants to put mRNA technology into our water supply, our soil, our food, literally into the air. They literally want to put this mRNA technology, which we now know is a bioweapon. Thank you, Florida, for actually listening to me and doing what was right and testing this shit. Thank you very much, Florida, for that. But yeah, that, you know, so now that we know it is indeed a bioweapon, the Biden administration is now fast tracking, putting it in our water, our soil, our food, everything. And so I'm out there talking to my neighbor who happens to be out once again late at night. I guess he's frog gigging again. He frog gigs and go. No, I'm sorry. I misspoke. He was going after crawdads. He says the best time to get a crawdad is at night. And he may be true on that. I don't know. I usually don't hunt for crawdads. But anyway, so he's out at night and he stops by the house. And so we're out there talking. Everything's just fine. And I casually mentioned the fact that the Biden administration is totally gung-ho about putting mRNA in our food, our water, our soil, and everywhere. Just they want to put it everywhere, which would basically kill the entire population of the United States. Now, after saying this, and I mean instantly, I'm not talking about a delay. You know, no delay of any kind. No, you know, I'm instantly. We are treated to a light show above our heads of a whole bunch of UFOs suddenly popping out of nowhere, decloaking, and there's one going this way, and there's one going that way, and they're blinking, and there's one going down that way, and there's one over there, and there's one over... I mean, literally an armada when I mention the fact that the Biden administration is wanting to put mRNA technology, which we now know is a bioweapon, into our food, our water, and our soil. Apparently, my little buddy and his friends do not like that idea. And so I'm thinking it is in the Biden administration's best. We can't let them put this technology. And like I said, my little buddy and his friends absolutely lit up like a damn Christmas tree when I brought this up. So obviously they made their opinion known, right? They are not happy about that idea. So it is probably behooving to the Biden administration to not go forward with those plans. Just saying. I have no idea what my little and countersuited friends would do, but not so sure I would want to find out either. But it was beautiful once again. But it was beautiful once again. You're gonna love this part though. This is great. My neighbor, he's like, I could take a car antenna and I can kind of visualize with that car antenna the approximate distance of these UFOs. All right, the one that was going over our head, he went over our head a little ways and then he cloaked again. So he's gone. Can't see him. But there's two of them that went over our heads and went that way. And it was a big one, and it was a smaller one that flashed a lot faster, and it was going behind him. And then it cloaked again, and then it was just the big one, and then it decloaked and showed up again. And so there's two of them. All right, there's two of them, and he's trying to take that car antenna, and he says, "Let me use this car antenna to kind of get a gauge of how far." Soon as he said that, boom, they cloak. And he couldn't do shit. I'm like, what happened there, buddy? He's like, oh, they cloaked on me. I can't see that. I said, yeah, I know. They don't like pictures, and they don't like their exact locations. They don't like that. Okay, obviously they frown on that sort of thing. So and plus you don't know who's listening. I mean, there could be people listening that don't need to be knowing that information. No way, right? But yeah, it was so hilariously funny. I mean, he's sitting there, he's going to use that car antenna to kind of gauge the distance, and they just poof, they're gone. It's like it was just the look on his face when they went poof, and the fact that he was trying to do something that he should have known they ain't going to agree to. But it was just so fucking hilariously funny. Oh my God, dude, I was laughing my ass off. Because this look on his face when they went poof, when they cloaked and he couldn't get it on measurement. But like I said, you don't know who's listening. You don't know what kind of craziness is going on. But they're not too keen on people knowing their exact locations, and so I don't blame them. I don't blame them a bit. But it was just so damn funny. It's just so damn funny. He's trying to line them up, and boom, they're gone. That was great. So, the takeaway, though, the important part, all joking aside, when I mentioned the idea that they would put this technology in the food and water, we got treated to an instantaneous light show. They were not happy. I could tell they were, and now they weren't mad about it. That I never got any kind of negative vibe or scary vibe or anything of that, or angry vibe. But by lighting up like a damn Christmas tree, I think the message was clear. They were not happy. I mean, you got one coming this way over our heads. You got two going that way over our heads. You got one over here, one over there. A bunch of lights light up behind the trees over there. They were not happy. They were not happy at all. So, yeah. It's probably not in the Biden administration's interest to continue forward with the idea of putting this technology in our food and our water. I got a funny feeling that our encounter-suited friends are not going to like that too much. They're just not. They're just not going to like it, man. Well, Bon, have you tried to give them a positive thing and see if you get a light show? I may do that tomorrow. See if I can see what kind of light show I get over something positive. Unfortunately, with the Biden administration currently under control, or in control, I should say, there's not a whole lot of positive shit going on out there. But, you know, if I can come up with something positive, I can see if I elicit some kind of response for that. All right, now on to something unrelated either. But it was beautiful once again. As you know, I am, for those of you that don't know, I am now on a new service called Kick, right? Kick was recommended to me. And so I'm on Kick, and I did my first live, which admittedly was kind of hurriedly thrown together. But I do my first live on Kick, and you know, I'm watching the live counter, and I got 5 viewers. And I thought, well, you know, humble beginnings and all that. And I got people in the outside chat talking. And so, you know, I'm like, well, hey, you know, humble beginnings. You know, what do you expect for your first video? But I go back to Kick to look at my video. 0 views. I was like, wait a minute, what? 0 views. And I got somebody in my damn live show, my live chat. So there's no way it could be 0 views. But it said 0 views. But see, even more than that, usually on a live show, okay, right now it says 1 currently watching, Morning Coffee 162. On Odyssey, it says 1 watching. Okay, usually, though, that's a low number. It's usually much more than that that's watching. And then you find that out once you process the video and all that good garbage. Okay, so I didn't lose just 5 views. I probably lost more than that. I don't know how much more, but I probably lost more than that. So my question to Kick would be, why did you do that? What was the impetus to deny me my views on my video? That's not cool, man. And I have to wonder, do you do all the new people to your website this way, or am I special? Because that's not very cool, man. Robbing me of my views on my videos? Really? Why? Why? What possible good could it do to you? I mean, 5 views sure as fuck ain't gonna get me monetized. That's for goddamn sure. So what the fuck was the point of that? What was the point of that? Was you making an example out of me? Was you hoping that, you know, I would get on here and do a video about it so that people would know what a bunch of scumbuckets you guys are? Who the fuck does that, man? Take views away from somebody's very first video that they do on their web service. Who the fuck does that? Not even fucking YouTube doesn't do that. And they're the scum of the goddamn earth. But even they don't fucking do that. But you did. Why? Why, Kick? Why did you do that? Why did you rob me of my views? And like I said, we got people in the outside chat, so I know I got fucking views. Because there's people in the outside chat talking. What the fuck, Kick? Like I said, do you do all your new folks that way, or am I special? I need to go get a Mountain Dew. Yeah. Not very cool, man. Not very cool at all. Robbing me of what few little views I got. You know. 5 views is not gonna make or break anyone, I wouldn't think. But by golly, I sure got denied them. It's like, what the hell? That's insane, man. Why would you do that, Kick? You know, this is one of those times when you're kind of envious of Steven Crowder, because Steven Crowder literally has his attorney sitting right next to him. And so I'm kind of envious of Steven Crowder in that regard, because his lawyer's literally right there, and he can like, hey, what the fuck's up with these clowns stealing my goddamn views, right? What the hell? That's crazy, man. No, they sure did. Anybody can go to my channel on Kick right now and see that there's 0 views on my video. Well, I tell you what, for bad eggs, they sure taste awful good. Either. But it was beautiful once again. What about motherfuckers sitting there trying to say there's something wrong with my eggs, man? Who does that, man? Who talks shit about breakfast? What the fuck, man? There's some people needing some psych evals, all right, and they're called YouTube trolls. Motherfuckers definitely need psych evals. That's crazy. That's crazy, isn't it? Talking shit about somebody's breakfast. Who the fuck does that? But yeah, man, 0 views. And like I said, there was people in the outside chat talking. But I got 0 views? How the fuck does that work, Kick? I don't get it. I don't get it. But, oh well, you know, I guess they have their reasons. Maybe my reputation precedes me, you reckon? You reckon that's what it is? My reputation precedes me? Well, according to a bunch of YouTube trolls that don't even know who he is and have never met him in his life, he's a rapist, a murderer, a child molester. He beat his wife. He killed his mother. He raped his daughters. I mean, he's just an evil son of a bitch. Well, okay, Mr. Troll, where's the police reports for all these things? Oh, well, we don't have those. Well, wait a minute. Why are you accusing a man of doing something that heinous, and yet you ain't got no police reports? You ain't got no arrest warrants? You ain't got nothing for any of that shit? No, we don't. Well, then that's the end of that, huh? Right? Yeah, that's the end of that. So how do you shut up a YouTube troll? Demand to see the police reports. Demand to see convictions, not accusations. They took a video of mine where I read back accusations that they had called into Clay County about, accusing me of various and sundry things, you know. And so I you know, I'm reading the list of accusations. So they take that video, chop it up, and make it sound like those are convictions. No. See, these trolls are apparently too stupid to know the difference between an accusation and a conviction. Okay? An accusation is when a dumbass YouTube troll calls Clay County and tries to get me in trouble. A conviction is when I really am in trouble by the law and I end up in jail over it. Two totally different things. Okay, so when you confront a YouTube troll, particularly my YouTube trolls, you want to immediately ask for the conviction documentation. Say, let me see the convictions. Let me see the police blotters. Let me see his arrest warrants. Let me see all that, you know. Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't have any of that. Well, wait a minute. You're making all these accusations against the man. Where's the police reports for it? Let me see them. Let me see where he raped his wife. Let me see where he killed his mom. Let me see where he raped his daughters. Where is these evil, heinous things at? Why isn't he in prison? Folks, if I did half of this shit these fucking YouTube trolls claim that I was in, I'd be in Leavenworth making little rocks out of big rocks. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. Okay? Because they've accused me of everything under the sun. And probably some shit I don't even know about. So, yeah. You know, that's how you shut these fuckers up. But see, like I said in my I Was Right video, Eggs by the Bond video, you know, the problem is that nobody confronts these fuckers. Nobody confronts them, says, let me see the police report, bitch. You know, you're accusing Von Helton of beating his wife. Let me see the goddamn police. Oh, wait, there is no police report. There is no police report. Because you know why? Because I'm old-fashioned. I don't believe in hitting a woman. Wow, what a shock. See, people that actually know me and know who I am know that I'm old-fashioned. I don't believe in that shit. Now, I'll get a woman to beat your ass, but I won't do it myself because I'm a gentleman. Fuck me. I basically started the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the real world version, that is. I was a member of the John Birch Society, you know, esprit de corps and chivalry and all that good shit. I live for that. Well, I used to. I don't have any women in my life right now, so it doesn't matter. But when I did have women in my life, you know, that was the modus operandi. But yeah, just, you know, let me see the documentation. Oh, they ain't got none. They got chopped up YouTube videos and accusations. Anybody, folks, I can call your town and make an accusation to the court for you. And it'll show up. It'll show up. But that doesn't mean you're convicted of it. That doesn't mean you went to jail over it. That doesn't mean that you actually did that thing, whatever that thing is. Okay? But I'm reading off a list of accusations that they made to Clay County, and they spun it and made it try to say that these were convictions. Okay? So whenever you see a Von Helton hater, the first thing out of your mouth is, let me see the police reports. Let me see the convictions in a court of law. Let me see where he was jailed for these things. Because you go to jail for this shit. You know, if I raped my wife or beat my wife, I would be in jail for that shit. Okay? If I had molested my children, I would be in jail for that. If I had killed my mother, I would be in jail for that. You know, show me the police reports. Go ahead. Show them to me. Oh, wait. We find out, oh, no, he's actually a model citizen. He has no criminal record. He didn't even have much of a criminal record in Ohio. He had a fender bender with a semi once. Oh, my gosh. Well, that's just so horrible. You know. He has no, he's so clean he squeaks, as we used to say years ago. Okay? But somehow they're spinning it, you know. Well, where are they getting all this from, Bunt? They're getting it from their own lives. They have to be. They have to be getting it from their own lives, because I'm not guilty of any of that shit. Okay, so they have to be getting it from their own lives, which means they're probably guilty of the very thing that they're accusing me of. Hello. It's called projection, okay? They project onto me what they themselves are doing. So if they say Von Helton raped his wife, chances are good that they're the ones that raped their wife. If they say Von Helton molested his children, they're the ones that probably molested their children. If they say that Von killed his mother, they are probably the ones that killed their mother. Because they're getting this from somewhere. That, you know, I mean, you pull it out your ass, but I mean, still, you got to have a source. Well, what's the source? The source is them. The source is them. They're the ones that are perpetrating these acts, and then they're trying to put them onto me, obviously. Like I said, it's called projection. They're putting onto me what they themselves are guilty of. But that's how you shut up a YouTube troll. Okay, you say, all right, well, fine. If he's guilty of this shit, let me see the police reports. Let me see a conviction, an actual conviction, not hearsay, not accusations. Let me see an actual conviction where he went to jail for it, where he was convicted and found guilty in a court of law. You can't, because it never happened. Nothing that they said. My defense attorney went into court. And I had given my defense attorney every accusation these YouTube trolls had made. All of them. I said, here you go. Here they all are. So he went and he investigated every claim that these YouTube trolls have made about me. All of them, folks. Not just a few. He literally investigated all of them. And I said, and I went back to him about a week later. He called me into his office about a week later. And I said, well, what's your verdict? He says, I can't find anything. I can't find anything. Any of these claims that they've made, none of them are legit. And I'm like, well, then we just go to the judge with that. And that's what we did. So every accusation these YouTube trolls have made against me has already been shut down in a court of law. That's important for you to know. Because these fuckers are proliferous with their damn hate videos. There is literally hate videos all over the internet about me. So you need to know, as somebody sitting on the fence or somebody sitting outside, you need to know that every one of their accusations, all of them, were shot down in flames by my defense attorney in a court of law. That is a fact. It's not my opinion. It is an absolute fact. So tell these YouTube trolls to go fuck themselves, because that's what you need to do. Like I said, first of all, your first encounter with them, ask to see the conviction reports. Ask to see where I was actually jailed for these supposed crimes I've done. And when they can't produce that, then you say, okay, well, then you're a piece of shit, and then you block them, right? But yeah, I mean, this insanity has went on way too long. It's got to stop. And these people are sick, man. We talk about the New World Order, how fucking sick they are. These people take the cake, you know. Talking shit about my fucking breakfast? Who does that? Who the fuck does that? I mean, seriously, man. It's just crazy. It is. It's just crazy. All right. And that, ladies and germs, is 39 minutes. Holy shit. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? But I got so tickled last night. I did. I was laughing my ass off. Because he's taking that car antenna, well, truck, it's my truck. He's taking that truck antenna, and he's going to line it up and try to gauge the amount of distance that, Susie does it. Bip. They all cloak. All of them cloak, and it is like, where'd they go? And I said, they don't want to be measured, man. They don't want an exact location given out. No. Because you don't know who's listening, You don't know who's listening. You don't know what's going on. And so they're like, yeah, fuck that. Poof. Gone. But now, seriously, all joking aside, when I mentioned the fact that they want to put this mRNA technology, which we now know is a bioweapon, thank you, Florida, that we now know is a bioweapon. My little buddy and his friends.
I'm going to skim because he just repeats himself.
The praise report, as the Christians would call it. But yeah, man, who the fuck rags on breakfast? They made it clear.
He literally
like
just
I said, there
himself.
was no sense of anger or.
We got more Von Helden. Let's do a palate cleanser.
We'll be back after these messages.
We'll be back.
You need to back off! Enough is enough!
What's good? You got haters on your ass? You need protection.
Shadowblade Investigations Protection Agency.
Knock out those trolls with powerful MMA training.
I have been hired as a debt collector.
Get back what's yours from those dirty motherfuckers.
I bet you're probably thinking, well, if you're a debt collector, who are you working for?
Shadowblade Investigations Protection Agency.
On many grounds, I could have you arrested.
And honestly, dude, you need to get a fucking life and quit the bullshit.
Don't get mad. Get even. Shadowblade Investigations Protection Agency. The past is the past.
Creamy cobras.
Please don't fucking do it, man. What you don't understand, Marty, listen, dude, what you don't understand, Marty, is this. I've already had people within the last 2 days literally talking about taking my life, taking my family's lives. I don't need this, dude. I've already got enough going on with tomorrow. I don't fucking need this shit, Marty. I don't. Okay, my family's under enough stress already. Okay? They're already stressed out enough. I've got people fucking making death threats to me, dude. Literal fucking threats. Stop and listen. I have people literally posting pictures of me with fucking bullet holes in them, dude. Yes, the shit I said was wrong, and I apologize for everything I've ever said to you, anything I've ever said to anyone, dude. I don't fucking need this, okay? I've got enough going on. What you don't realize, Marty, I have been sick for the last 3 weeks because of this, to where I have been puking my fucking guts out, okay? I have literally been sick to my stomach, throwing up, because I've been that fucking sick, okay? I don't need this. That guy does not need to be showing up there, because after tomorrow, I'm going to get the help that everybody's been begging me to get. I'm going to get help, and in order to do that, and in order to get that help that I need, I don't need to be going to jail. I need to be getting the proper help that I need, and after tomorrow, I'm going to be doing that. So I need you to please don't fucking help this guy. You say you want me to do better. You say you want me to do good. You have my word, Marty, that on Tuesday I am going to be getting the help that I need.
You know that right?
I don't care about that, Marty. This is far bigger than that, Marty.
It's not about money, Cyrax. I want one thing.
Marty, this isn't about me dancing or whatever. This is far bigger than that. Don't you get that? This is far bigger than that, Marty.
Cyrax, I've given you so many opportunities.
Marty, you don't understand. You really don't. You don't understand what it's like to be in my position. You don't understand what it's like to sit here and be bullied years and years and years. And no, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up, Marty. You have been one of the biggest bullies in my life, and you know it. I know, listen, shut the fuck up, listen. I know you got a brain, Marty. Use it, man. Don't be doing this shit, okay? Forget about the dancing. Think about how this is going to affect my life and my family's lives for the rest of their lives and my life. You say you want me to get the help I need, then back off and let me get the help I need. Because after tomorrow, I'm not going to be on the internet for 6+ months because because I'm going to be getting the help that I fucking need. I want that. No, listen, I want the fucking goddamn help, and that's why I'm going to get it. Now leave me alone, please.
How bad do you want it?
Honestly, Marty, like I said, after this court thing tomorrow, I'm going to be going to get it.
Well, you do know what's going to happen, right? Assuming you don't comply. Okay. Well, there he goes. I'm going to be on here for like another 3 to 5 minutes. If he doesn't reappear, I'm just going to proceed with the plan. They want me to press charges. I'm actually halfway to Ohio. And bring somebody with me. More evidence? Yeah. They want me to press charges against him too for the assault. It's all going to go horribly south for him. I don't know why he just won't dance. Like his own worst enemy. Let me see something here.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Well, folks, can you say merch? That's right, you can now get quality merchandising for folks by folks. We got face masks, coffee mugs, t-shirts, tote bags, and even this thing over here. So what are you waiting for? Come and get your quality folks merch today. For folks by folks.
Got some advice for you, little waiter. Should never fuck with the truth. You especially won't like it when the truth fucks you back. You're about to find out, bro. The truth is gonna make a comeback. Telling you, wait.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Are there any grasshoppers left, or are they gone? They're gone, right? Yeah, you've ate most of them. I did not. I had 5. Yeah, okay. Well, then there should be tons left. Yeah, I know they're gone. More than 5. You had 5 yesterday. You gave me a stack of them. That's like, other than that, I had like 2, so I had like total of 7.
No, I saw you sneaking a bunch.
I have, Shanny, I only eat 1 or 2 at a time. I don't take an entire roll.
I ate 1.
I have like.
You see how we're bickering over food?
Yeah, it's because it's. There's not much in the house.
I don't starve you.
No, you don't.
I just want to have something to myself for once.
Something to yourself for once?
Yes! You got your peanut butter all to yourself. You have your granola bars all to yourself.
Oh my god, all of this peanut butter and granola bars.
I don't even ask for any of that, but you eat the less of mine, and I have to be okay with it.
Are you... Is this real?
I don't even ask for that stuff.
You can't chew this, and you don't like peanut butter much. You said yourself.
I know, but you can't let me have anything to myself. You have to eat everything. Everything. I can't have anything to myself.
This is insane.
Well, you can have your granola bars and your Jif. Why can't I have something to myself?
This is absolutely
Hello? Oh, wise guy, how are you, sweetheart? I sent a bunch of people with a video from the Young Turks. And what is it called again? Let me just check this out real quick. I want you guys to hear this, actually, because this is some messed up crap, okay?
And it's not only a disgusting version of history.
That there were... I want you guys to hear this, because this is like really stinking important. Listen to this shit.
Think of someone, obviously I'm not black, but I'm Jewish. Would someone say about the Holocaust, for instance, that there were some benefits for Jews, right? While they were hanging out in concentration camps, you learned a strong work ethic, right? Maybe you learned a new skill.
Did you ever read Man's Search for Meaning? Vic Frankl talks about how you had to survive in a concentration camp by having skills. You had to be useful. Utility kept you alive.
Also, that statement from...
Did you just hear that? That horribleness? Did you just hear that? I mean, I look at this crap and I hear this crap, and to know that it's someone to say out of their mouth that it's a good thing you had skills to be a slave. It's good to be a slave with skills. To know that Greg Gutfield said this has really, like, peed me off to the point where I'm actually making a video, because I don't want to make a video. I'll be honest. But I gotta, you know, stick up for my Jewish allies. I have to stick up for them as an American, as a human being, as a Christian, most importantly. To go and point out that skills was a good thing during that time is just, it's just so disgusting. Like, these people were being put in gas chambers, okay? Their actual nails were embedded into the concrete walls. Do you know how hard you would have to scratch for your nails to be embedded into concrete? That's how much pain and panic and suffering they were in. It was all their will trying to tear that concrete wall down. I want you to see this video. Mental health came from, like, good. They can barely even lift a hand.
Right.
I'm just trying to put a little awareness out here.
And then let's back it up also with one of the think tanks of the Republican Party has put forth this new plan for executive power.
Oh yeah, they want to do what Israel just did and take away the power that the Supreme Court has.
The separation of powers. They want to concentrate the power in the presidency and nothing else, and you have a dictator. That's what the Republicans want to do now, because they got so butthurt.
Yeah.
Out of their minds butthurt that Joe won. It's insane. But this will happen.
They want to cut Social Security.
Yeah.
They want to cut Medicaid.
Yep.
Do you not realize where we're getting to, where we're going to?
It's a fact.
This is going to be us if we allow this to happen. I'm just saying.
Yeah, keep MAGA people out of government.
Yeah.
If you got to vote and you don't want to vote, look, you have to. You have to vote the other way. And you might hate the Democratic Party. Yeah, I hear you. But these people, the other ones are going to do that. These pictures, they want to do this.
And for the people saying it looks like Rev to be smartasses, he doesn't look like that.
Not at all, dude.
He looks actually very fit lately.
Okay, whatever.
And it's really a big turn on.
Good, that's good.
But,
well, I could show that, and they'll say that I'm malnourished. I'm not at all.
No.
I'm fine.
No. We were eating rice together yesterday. He made a really good rice.
Thank you. That was, I told you, I prayed over it, and I said, Jesus, you got to give this flavor.
Right.
So the Lord totally was like, okay, garlic, salt, gotcha. Okay, I'll amp it. And then boom, that's what you tasted. So
It was so good.
yeah, Jesus did that.
Thank you, Jesus.
That's right. Absolutely.
But this is just evil. Okay? This is just evil. Look at, they even put the Holocaust right here.
Yeah. One of the context windows. Yeah.
The Hebrew Shoah, Yiddish, and Hebrew Choban, destruction. The systematic sponsored killing of 6 million Jewish men and women and children. 6 million!
Shoah.
And millions of others by the Nazi Germany and its collaborators during World War II. The Germans called this the final solution to the Jewish question. The word Holocaust is derived from the Greek holocaustin, a translation of the Hebrew of olah, meaning a burnt sacrifice offered whole to God.
See, and that's beautiful that they embed that in there, because they were innocence that was literally a burnt offering to God.
But watch this Young Turks video. It's watch. Greg Gutfield makes horrifying assertion about Holocaust victims.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful. It's awful. And it's the most evilest thing I think I've ever heard. Is that it's a good thing to have a skill when you're a slave. I can't. Politician, authoritarian, like, just, ugh.
But it's like, you do something like that, you're out. And you have a special election to replace her. That's easy. Wendy, you should go check it out. Oh, you can't say that word. Okay.
Yeah. Head right now. Did Trump get that?
No. And they got their lights on, blaring, and they got a van. There's an actual, like, armored truck.
Yeah,
there.
this was 5 days ago.
Yeah.
5 days ago. They just showed you what a real raid looks like. That's a good point, Van. That is so true. But see, Trump, that's Erie, Pennsylvania. He stiffed the city of $35,000 in a 2018 rally.
Yeah.
So I think we get the gist of what Rev and Shanny have been up to. This is their latest, folks. I bring it to you.
He does
but
want to hold another one. He wants to have a rally in Erie.
It pisses me off that the Supreme Court didn't approve Biden's student debt.
All right, anyways.
We'll be right back after these.
On with the show, folks.
You know, do not talk about my penis. So, okay.
Is it real or is it not?
Just don't talk about it. It's not for you to talk about.
Let's end this right now. Are you really trans or are you just fucking?
Don't talk about my penis.
Are you fucking with me or are you really trans? It's a simple question.
Do you want to see my genitals?
Yes.
I gotta
Provided
go.
They're female,
I have. I'm out. I'm out.
Provided,
Bye, Vaughn.
provided they're female, of course.
Bye.
Okay. All righty. She's back. Okay, good. All right.
I don't know what happened there, but I did.
So this is the Ms. Parker, the latest Ms. Parker and Von Helton sit down. Now I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Lusty, if you're still out there, can you please throw the link to Ms. Parker's channel? You can watch it over there. I'd encourage you to watch it over there. But I wanted to skip up a little bit and just give you a taste, just a little piece of this. I mean, it's the same old song and dance with Von Helton, but I digress. And we got some brand new Von Helton I haven't even watched yet. So we're going to take about the 20 and a half minute mark here. And I'm actually going to run to the washroom real quick, but sit back and enjoy. Thanks for being here, by the way.
The people that got my mother killed, my wife institutionalized, and my kids taken away.
Got your mother
These
killed.
people in the outside chat got my mother
No
killed.
one got your mother killed.
My wife in an
We've
institution.
had that conversation.
And my
I am
children
not going to
taken
let
away.
you do that.
Yes, they did.
No one killed your mother.
Yes, they did.
No one in this chat
had the trolls
killed
not
your
gotten
mother.
the frost to come down here and start a bunch of shit, my mom would be alive right now. Yes,
if
she
you would
would.
have called, if you would have got her the medical treatment she needed when you let her lay on that fucking floor saying she
did
wanted
not.
to camp out,
Oh my
if
God.
you would have
She
gave
wa-
her aid
Listen to me.
sooner, maybe
Listen
she
to
would have
me.
been here. But you're
Listen
not
to
going to
me.
blame the
Listen
people in
to
the
me.
chat. They
Listen
didn't
to
do
me.
anything.
Listen
No, you
to
listen
me.
to me.
Listen.
We're not going to do that.
Listen.
No,
Listen.
you're
listen.
not going to do that. I'm sorry.
Listen.
Tell
The
your- go ahead.
hospital. Listen. From the time I saw her, I was on the phone with the hospital. Funny how they don't bring that up.
Vaughn, I
Right?
talked
And
to you. Ain't
listen
no,
to
you're
me.
not talking to
Listen
anybody
me.
who don't know the
Listen
situation. No,
to me.
listen to me,
Listen
Linda.
to me.
Linda, I was there,
I was
Linda.
on the phone with the hospital. There was nothing I could have done. They told me that there was
Vaughn,
nothing I could have
you
done.
left
The ambulance
her
people,
on
when they
the
came,
floor
by the way, the
for
ambulance didn't arrive until
hours.
5 o'clock in the evening. By the way,
left her
I
on
did not
the
leave her
floor.
to die. That's a lie.
You left
That is
her
an
on the
absolute
floor
fucking
before
lie.
she got
No,
medical
I did not leave her
treatment.
to die. That's an absolute fucking lie. And by the
Vaughn,
way,
you
where
told
the fuck
me
was
that.
goddamn Larry fucking Frost? Where the fuck was
Fuck
he?
the Frost. I'm
No,
talking
no,
to
no, no,
you.
no.
You
Larry
told
Frost was in
me.
charge of her. No,
You
Larry
told
Frost was in
me
charge of her.
yourself.
Larry
I saw
Frost was
my
in charge
mother
of her, not
on the
me. I
floor,
was not
and
in
I
charge
got
of
her a
her. Larry
pillow
Frost was.
and a blanket because she said she was comfortable on the floor. You told me yourself.
Yes, because people back then did that shit.
Back
They
then,
did.
my ass.
It's true.
No,
Google it.
Stop it.
They used to do that all the time.
Stop it,
Making a
Vaughn.
pallet on
Let
the
me
floor
explain,
was normal
Vaughn.
back then.
Vaughn.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I understand that this is emotional for
listen to me. I talked to the hospital. I talked to the ambulance people when they got here. I never left her side once I realized she was in danger.
And
you
that
gotta
was
stop
hours
listening to
after
these
she was on
goddamn
the
terrorists
floor.
on the goddamn
I'm not
internet.
listening to anybody on the internet.
You
I'm
are
listening to what you told me.
Everything you're regurgitating out of your
No,
mouth is the bullshit that these
it's what
fuckers
you
in this
told
goddamn
me.
outside chat are saying.
Fuck
You're
them.
regurgitating every word they say.
Fuck them, Vaughn. This is me and you talking right now, Irv. It's me and you. When me and you had the conversation after your mother passed, you told me that you went over to check on her and you gave her a pillow and a blanket.
No,
You
that's not
you
what I said.
Stop.
That's not what I said.
I didn't
no,
interrupt
no,
you.
No, that's not what I said. What I said was I went over there and I observed that she had made her a bed on the floor.
That's not what you told me.
Well, that is what I told you.
That's not.
You
And
see,
that's
that's what
all
I'm saying. That's
going
why
off
it's
of.
important. That's why it's important to get the facts right, because you screwed up somewhere.
I did not, because I have the video
listen,
and I've watched it over.
Listen,
It's something that has
goddamn
disturbed
ambulance
me.
drivers will verify what I say. Okay? Stop listening to these fucks in the outside chat. And why the fuck are you giving them aid and comfort when they're the ones responsible for her death? They're responsible for her death. They're responsible for my wife being in this institution.
No, they're
They're
not.
responsible for
Vaughn.
my kids not being in this house right now. Them fuckers right there in that goddamn outside chat need their fucking ass beat. And then they need to be thrown in jail for the rest of their goddamn life. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to fucking happen. And by the gods, I hope I'm able to do it. But anyway, the point is, when I first came upon her, she had made her a pallet on the floor. She was tired. I thought she was groggy from sleeping. That was what I thought I saw. Now, obviously, when I went and fed midnight and fed the dogs outside, I come back. She was still acting that way. And that was at the time that I realized, okay, something is wrong. So I called the ambulance immediately. Not at no 5 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. I called them immediately. And I called the ambulance. They come out here right away. I'm on the fucking phone with the hospital the whole goddamn time. And the hospital said, and the ambulance people said, There was nothing I could have done because that fucking goddamn shot that piece of shit badass gave her made a blood clot that went straight to her fucking brain. Straight to her fucking brain. There was nothing anyone could have done. Nothing.
Okay,
Nothing anyone could have done.
All right, so if she...
Now, here's the bitch of it, though. Larry had them goddamn cameras turned on, which means he would have known when she made a pallet on the floor.
Yes, you're right.
Bothered to come over and check on her. He was
Now,
in charge of her. He
from
was in
your-
charge of her.
Then, okay,
He
so the
never bothered
person
to
who
come over.
killed...
So yeah, because they didn't have a camera in her room. Secondly, Larry doesn't live there, right? He's not monitoring the cameras 24 hours. The cameras are just there if she needs something in the daytime, right? Like they're not like 3 a.m. watching her make a pallet on the floor. You're the one that stepped over her, Vaughn. And you said originally 3 times. 3 times. We all know the story. But didn't you just say that, I don't know why the ambulance driver would tell you it was a blood clot and all this shit. But out of your own mouth just seconds ago, you said there was nothing anybody could do about it. Now you're blaming Larry. Folks.
He never called. He never called on the phone. He never bothered to come over. He never called the fucking police or the ambulance or nobody. He never done shit. But he was the one in charge of her, not me.
I hear
wasn't
you.
in charge. I wasn't in charge of a goddamn setting in.
I hear you. Now, all of that being fact, okay, all of that being fact, you're saying that the reason why
I want these fuckers kicked out of this goddamn chat for lying. I want them kicked out of the fucking chat.
I can shut this down, but we would
shut
just be
down
live
just
on
shut
your
down the
channel.
chat. Just shut down the chat.
Shut down the chat.
All you're doing is giving these fuckers aid and abetting. That's all you're doing. You're giving these fuckers aid and abetting.
I'm not reading the chat. You're the one who's reading the chat, and I need you to not look at the chat and talk to me because you're not talking to those people. You're talking to me. I'm not listening to everything they say. I
Honey,
question
you just
everything.
regurgitated every word they said.
No, I told
Yeah,
you what you told me. I talked to you. I'm not going off of other people. I am going off of what conversations we have had.
That is not free speech.
Fuck them. Listen to me. If your mother passed away because of a blood clot due to a shot that she took, right?
Mhm.
Then now we know how she died, right?
Correct.
So
Right.
then now the question is, who gave her the shot?
Larry Frost.
So then he's the person who did this.
Correct.
He is not every person in the chat.
No, but they influenced Larry Frost just like they influenced Ronnie Ray to come over here and lock me out of this house so that I wouldn't get my kids back in November. I've got the video for that. They were over on fucking Discord. Hey, Ronnie, go out there and lock that double wide so he can't get his kids back in November. Them fuckers right there in that goddamn outside chat said that shit on Discord to Ronnie Ray, and Ronnie Ray busted his ass to get out here and change the locks so that I couldn't get my kids back. That is a fact. That's not my opinion. That's an absolute fact. Them motherfuckers right there damn near got my kids killed. What if my kids had caught COVID and died because of this shit? What if they'd have caught, or what if
the kids are
what if CPS transporting my kids out to fucking goddamn London, Kentucky, of all places, which by the way is an hour fucking away? What if they'd have gotten a traffic accident and my kids had gotten killed?
Thank the God that
These
they're
people
safe.
need to be charged with murder and attempted murder and anything else I can think of. That's what they need. They need to go to prison for the rest of their fucking lives. And for their record, who the fuck said they got a right to say anything about me and my family when they're probably just as guilty of the same shit that I am?
I don't think you are as guilty as the people want to make you out to be. No.
I think that when you stick your fucking nose in other people's business where it doesn't fucking belong, you should be held accountable for that. But to date, nobody has held these fuckers in this outside chat accountable for shit.
Because there is something that's really hard to quantify. When you say people in the outside chat, there's maybe 15 people.
My attorney awaits. Why isn't he contacting me then, bitch? Why don't you have your fucking attorney contact me?
They're fucking
I'll tell you
with
why.
you.
Because I give him a fucking
Vaughn.
earful. That's why you won't have your attorney contact me. So fuck off, you
They are
goddamn piece of
they
shit.
are fucking with you.
I don't give a fuck.
They
I
are
don't give a
not
fuck.
nobody's calling an attorney. They are just saying that because you said you would sue them.
Brainwashed
It
and
is
you're underage
ironic.
child. Oh God, listen to this shit. What the fuck? I'm
Okay,
turning that shit off. I can't fucking stand this.
I got it. Yes, please get away from the chat. I'm not looking at it. Put it on private chat. Put it on private chat.
I did.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Because I really want to talk to you. Yes, people are going to try to agitate you online, and you see this with other people.
They need their fucking ass beat.
Well, we
and
can't.
it's a goddamn shame that nobody will do it. Everybody's a bunch of fucking cowards. Everybody is a bunch of goddamn motherfucking cowards. These son of a bitches need to be found out, and they need their ass beat. If I'd have done half the shit these fuckers have done to people's lives, I'd have got a beat down years ago that there would have been no tomorrow.
Can I tell you
They'd
a
have
story?
took me behind a billboard sign and they'd have beat the fuck out of me until I realized, hey, I'm fucking up. I'm the one fucking up, not whoever's in trouble or whatever.
Can I tell you a true
You
story?
don't stick your fucking nose in somebody else's goddamn business, and then you sure as fuck don't try to get them in trouble with the law or try to get them killed, which these fuckers have actually done. They've tried to get me killed so many goddamn times I've actually forgotten how many times. You know, they had these motherfuckers here locally going to kick me out in 15 below zero weather.
I do remember that part
how
of the.
long a human being lasts in 15
Yes,
below
you
zero
would
weather.
have been in a very bad situation.
I would
And
have been dead. I would have been a frozen popsicle.
Can I tell you a story really quick? Because it might help. All right. So this is honestly, this is a real story. This has just happened. There
Really?
was, yes. So there was a friend of mine on the internet. She has a YouTube channel.
Right.
And she was being trolled and harassed by a person. Believe it or not, the woman's name was Karen. Now, this woman, it's wild that her name is Karen.
Irony. Yeah, the irony. right.
Exactly. And this woman, she's like 56 years old, something like that.
Mhm.
And she
And
was
so she's not
calling.
used to being trolled.
Well, this woman Karen would call her, leave death threats, and it got so bad because this lasted for over 2 years. It got so bad to where we have audio
Mhm.
recording of her calling someone to order a hit on the YouTuber. Now,
Yes, if people threaten my life, you know, if I'd
Well,
have
that's
done
what I'm
that
saying.
years
Let me
ago,
finish. Let me
you know what
finish.
would have happened? People would have left me the fuck alone.
Let me
See, the
finish.
thing of
So
it is, I regret now. I really do, Miss Parker. I regret
you're
not
getting
getting in
the
that black
wrong
truck out
motive.
there and finding one of these fuckers where they live.
That's
and
the
just
wrong
beating
moral.
shit
That's
out of
not
them
the-
live on camera.
That's
so
not
that every
what I'm
motherfucker
trying to-
would know. Hey, don't fuck with this guy no more. But
No,
see, I
sweetie.
didn't do that, and now you know,
I don't think that's ever the right answer. I don't
Why?
think so.
Why? Are you saying just let them do whatever the fuck they want? Look what happened. My wife was put in a goddamn mental institution because of this. My kids are off in God knows where because of this. My mother is dead because of this. I lost all my goddamn inheritance. $32 million, Miss Parker. It's gone. It's gone. $32 million is gone because of a bunch of fuckwads on the goddamn motherfucking internet. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit.
You know
These
that-
fuckers need to pay. They need to pay. And thank the gods. The gods are actually killing the fuckers, at least according to UK Troll. According to UK Troll, 15 of them are already dead. And hopefully more will soon be. I hope.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
hoping,
everybody,
because obviously
everybody's
I can't get 'em.
gonna
I ain't got
die.
no fucking money.
Listen, we're all gonna die one day. He who is not busy being born is busy dying.
Well, whatever.
What I'm saying is, I understand the frustration. I
don't think you do.
I was just gonna say that. Like, there's no way for me to completely get it. But
I love how
see-
Alex Jones gets on the fucking internet. And this just recently happened, by the way. Alex Jones gets, oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. I can only sit here and count billions of dollars. You know, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, Bill Hicks? You fucking piece of shit, Bill Hicks. Because we all know the real Alex Jones is dead. So Bill
What?
Hicks, oh yeah, fuck yeah, he's dead.
Get the
Listen,
fuck out of
listen to me. Listen to me.
here.
Bill Hicks took over Alex Jones.
Who
Alex
the fuck
Jones
is
died.
Bill Hicks?
Bill Hicks is a comedian, honey.
So wait. Vaughn, you're not. You just threw a whole new conspiracy theory at me.
No,
And-
actually, it's a very, very old conspiracy, and it's true. He even admitted it at one time live on air, but that's beside the point. The point is, the motherfucker is a comedian named Bill Hicks. And this son of a bitch is on fucking live video. Oh, woe is me. And sitting there counting his billions of dollars and shit.
Anyways, this goes on. If you'd like to see more of this interaction, I would encourage you to go over to Miss Parker's channel. Check it out. Subscribe, all that good stuff. We got some new Von Helton that I haven't even checked out yet, so we're going to move on to that, folks. If you're just joining, thanks for joining. And don't be shy out there, folks. Hit the thumbs up.
The little red sign right up there says, "We are live, we are live, we are live," and it is so. And if you do not see that sign, you weren't meant to. Anyway, it is Morning Coffee 164, and we are here. We are here. Everybody's what rings are you wearing? There you go. Yeah, we are live. We are live. We are live, and we are going to discuss freedom of speech. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, gets it right. Nobody. I don't care who you ask. I don't care who you go to, because I looked at everybody. Nobody has got it right. Not one person. Not Matt Gaetz. Not Ted Cruz. Not Marjorie Taylor Greene. And certainly not Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Or anybody on the left. Holy fuck. People on the left totally got that shit boloed. But yeah, freedom of speech is not what you think. And I've got a puppy here staring at me. What do you want, puppy? I already took you to the door and you didn't go outside, so I don't know what you want. It's you know, you say, Von, these dogs ain't been puppies for a while. I know, but they'll always be a puppy to me. Won't you, puppy? Yeah. See, that's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. That's the fluffy dog right there. He's a good boy. Anyways, as usual, live shows, right? There you go. All right, let's mix you there. There you go. There. Better? Yes. There, you better now. He'll sit there and go to sleep. Oh, yeah. He'll sit there and go right to sleep. Yes, he will. He'll literally sit there and go right to sleep. Anyways, free speech is not what you all think it is, and it ain't, and nobody gets it right. Like I said, nobody, not the politicians in Washington, not the social media websites. Nobody has got it right. Now you say, well, Von, where you get off saying that everybody else is wrong? Because I'm a constitutionalist. I've actually sat down and studied the Constitution. I've studied all the documents of the Founding Fathers. I know exactly what they mean when they put what they put in the Constitution. I know that's why, the Founding Fathers had slaves. Okay, well, if they had slaves, why did they write the Constitution in such a way as to abolish slavery? Why did Thomas Jefferson publicly state that slavery is an abomination? Do you think somebody's going to participate in something that they consider to be an abomination? No. So where you get off this shit that they had slaves? No, they had indentured servants. And if you're too stupid to understand the difference, that's not my problem. For example, the French fur traders, some of them were indentured servants. When the Irish came here, they were indentured servants. I mean, are you going to call the Irish slaves too? Because if you do, then that means good old John, my buddy John's, he's Gaelic. He's got some reparations coming, doesn't he? You got to see, if you go down this slippery slope, then everybody's a goddamn slave, technically. Of course, we are slaves right now. We're slaves to the New World Order. They literally have us enslaved financially. That is not a joke. That's not a game. Don't you dare go to sleep on me, you little brat. Sitting there trying to go to sleep on me. Look at that. See, I'll just sit right here and I'll just go to sleep. Anyways, no. If you're going to start calling indentured servants slaves, then we're going to go way the fuck back, because even some colonists were indentured servants. So, I mean, where does it end, right? There was no slaves while the Founding Fathers were here. Now, after the Founding Fathers were gone, then yes, there was some actual slavery. But until then, there was no slaves here. That's a lie. They were indentured servants. And look here, sleepyhead, you don't go over there and lay down. You're gonna go over there and lay down because I can't work the controls with you in my lap. All right. Anyways, but yeah, we're going to discuss this. I have got somebody by someone called Hard Bastard of all things, and let's take a look at his video right quick, where he is discussing. Well, where the hell is it? What the fuck? Okay, let's try that again, boys and girls. Once more with feeling. Let's see if we can get this shit to work this morning. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's try again. Okay. Why is it black? What the hell? And that's all well and good, okay? That's all well and good. Which is not a religion. It's an ideology of world conquest, posing as a religion. The problem is that, unfortunately, Nick Fuentes is 100% correct. Is he right that there are groups of people out there that want to fucking kill your goddamn ass? Yes. He's clueless as to what free speech is. Free speech is not Von Hilton is a pedophile. John's wife left him. Brittany Bending's not a black girl. Nick Fuentes is not a Latino. That's not free speech. Free speech is your ability, according to the Constitution, not my opinion, according to the Constitution, free speech is your ability to speak out against the government or entities that threaten the government or entities that threaten the public as a whole, keyword there, that is free speech. That is protected. You can do that. I can sit here and call the Biden administration the biggest bunch of motherfuckers that ever goddamn lived on this motherfucking earth. And it's protected speech because I'm speaking out against the government, which is what the Constitution says. Now, likewise, you know, if something is attacking the government or if something threatens the Constitution of the United States, such as Islam, such as these leftist atheist Jews we now call Bolsheviks, because they do threaten the Constitution of the United States, then that is also protected free speech. Sorry, Hard Bastard, or anybody else that wants to jump on Nick Fuentes' ass. He's right. It is protected speech. He's allowed to discuss ideologies that are diametrically opposed to the Constitution of the United States. Yes, he fucking is. Deal with it, motherfuckers. He's allowed to discuss it. Is Islam diametrically opposed to the Constitution of the United States? Fuck yes, it is. Is Bolshevism...
Just so we're clear, free speech ends at Von Helton's nose. So, like, if you criticize Von Helton, that's not free speech, that's hate speech, just so we're clear.
Let's skip ahead. Term. Ideologies are diametrically opposed to the Constitution of the United States. I'm going to bet he just
repeats himself a bunch.
Just like I always rail on communism. Why... like I said, you have a right to do. You do not have a right to be a goddamn, to get behind a podium and okay, for example, good example, Bono of U2. U2 is a soft rock band from years ago, and Bono is the lead singer of it. Bono gets on a plane, flies to Europe, stands behind a podium, and just rails against the United States. Oh, the United States sucks dick. The United States is a piece of shit. The United States is a bunch of capitalist pigs. Now, I hate that motherfucker for doing that shit. I absolutely hate his ass for doing it. But is it protected? Unfortunately, yes, because he's going after the government. He's speaking out against the American government, which unfortunately he has every right to do. I don't agree with him, of course, but he has that right. Now, if Bono had went to Europe and stood behind a podium and said Von Hilton is a pedophile, then I would have had his fucking ass arrested because that is a crime. That is slander, libel, defamation. And if it reaches a certain threshold, it can be criminal defamation, which goes from a misdemeanor to a felony. That's the law. Not Von Hilton's opinion. That's the law. So, whether I like Bono and what he says or not, it is protected. It's just like when Chris Evans, the guy that played Captain America in the Avengers movies, when he went on Twitter and railed against the United States, saying the United States sucks, capitalism sucks, Trump sucks, America sucks. Unfortunately, that is protected. because he's railing against the American government. There's nothing. Now, when he attacked Trump personally, that wasn't protected free speech. But as long as he's attacking America, unfortunately, it's free speech. No matter the size of your audience, whether you're putting 1 or 1,000 viewers, you are making a difference. Thank you for bringing joy. And just know that even when you feel like you're not doing much, you could potentially be making someone's day a lot better by just being yourself. Never give up, and just know that you can achieve anything if you put in a lot of hard work and time. And there are people out there that appreciate you. Wow. Thank you, Ishmael. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's okay. Which I thought was interesting. You notice the gods I serve, they didn't call it America. They said, we will restore the Great Republic. That's very important. That's a very important distinction. Why is that so distinct? It's that way because they're telling you that the America you have now is not real. It's fake. It's a facade. It's a joke. It's kabuki theater. It's not real. Washington, D.C. is not our capital, folks. No, it's not. Our capital is in Pennsylvania. Our real one. Washington, D.C. is not the capital. No, it's not. But see, a lot of people think it is. See? Yeah, message. So-and-so went live. So-and-so went live. So-and-so. Are they having connection problems? They're constantly going live. Oh, well. Anyway. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Anyways. But yeah. Crazy. So there we are. Once more feeling. All right. But anyway, yeah. So Hard Bastard, unfortunately for, I mean, and let me touch on this because, Hard Bastard, reached out and grabbed a hold of some of these smaller laws that are out there that deem to justify one position or the other concerning, free speech. Okay. And the problem is that no, see, that's the problem that these lawyers and these other people and you, in some cases, don't understand. These lesser laws that try to skirt around the Constitution and allow you to sit there and browbeat people and harass people and malign people are not legal. Any document that goes against the Constitution as originally written, not the bastardized version of 1871, the original Constitution written by the Founding Fathers. Anything, any law, any document, any text, anything that goes against the original Constitution as written in 1776 and subsequently the original Bill of Rights is patently illegal. It is unconstitutional. Okay, so these esoteric laws that Hard Bastard keeps bringing up, Evans and Carter, or, the state of Virginia versus Peck, or what, these obscure laws from various states that wish to circumvent the Constitution and what free speech and what fair use means and what all this shit means. They're illegal. Esoteric, they are extremely dangerous. They can get people killed, literally killed. Okay. So, and that begs the question, well, why do we have to follow, the Constitution? Because your very life could depend on it. These men literally gave up everything to give us what we've got. They lost their homes, their families, their friends. That got started, folks. I'm an old fuck, okay? I was there when the shit got started. And I can tell you, there was no, you didn't slam people, okay? That's not a right. You don't have the right to sit there and personally attack someone. No, you don't. So, I wanted to get on here and correct this guy, this hard bastard guy on BitChute. Because although he may have some things correct, he still has missed the mark. Anything that does not conform to the Constitution of the United States is illegal on its face. Ishmael says, have a good one. Have a good one, Ishmael. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, friend, all that good shit. Don't forget to do that. And so that's where we're at, people. That's where we're at. And tell your friends, Ishmael. Tell them I exist. Because apparently nobody can see me. It's to. And put them in the trash. Now, like I said, the Ethiopians had grabbed a bunch of them before they did that shit. And that's why the Ethiopian Bible has 83 books, and the Catholic Bible only has 75, and King James only has 66. So what is the King James Bible? The King James Bible is King James's opinion of the original 200 books. That's it. It's not legitimate. And it never has been. And then on top of that, you have the founding fathers that absolutely hated King James and King George. They hated them. And so they're bebopping down the sidewalk with their King James Bible, not realizing that the founding fathers are literally rolling in their graves over it. Whatever. See, this is why it's so important, folks, to understand history.
All right, folks. Well, I guess that's where we're at. That was that one. I'm sure I missed a gold nugget or two, but I don't know if it was really worth going back and trying to figure the whole crazy thing out, folks. But I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me this evening on another frolic through this weirdo wonderland we call the internet. If you wouldn't mind, please thumbs it up on the way out, all that good stuff. And what the heck, folks, let's leave it on a high note. I want each and every one of you to have an absolutely fantastical weekend. Enjoy it while it lasts. It's coming to an end soon, but not yet. Folks, have a good day and better tomorrow.
I'm a hot dog.